another question from the Option for the Poor class. We often talk about immigrants working in particular industries such as farm labor. What are your ideas or concerns about limiting these people to only certain blue-collar laboring jobs with lesser pay, and the new racism and stereotyping in America that is taking place towards Hispanics and Latinos?
I think limiting them to a particular field or a particular labor market would be a grave error, and nobody that I know of in the policy arena is speaking in those terms. There is a need in certain service level entry jobs as well as agricultural jobs, but there is also a need in high tech, in medicine, in nursing in the United States for a qualified labor pool. And so that is not how the labor market in the United States works. And really, if we go back to the principle of what we're trying to do is to create a win-win situation both for the labor market needs of the economy of the United States as well as the sending countries, then we don't want to just try and target people and say you can only have a certain entry-level job. This would be against most of the market principles that have created the United States economy in terms of allowing free mobility. This was one of the great motivating factors for Europe to create a European economic community, because when Europeans came to the United States and you moved from one part from New York to California and you never crossed a border, that was just eye-opening. And that people, when there is a depression in one part of in a labor market in the United States, people can move to another part. And so what we want in the United States, I think, is the most open labor market possible so that we can get the skilled workers and the unskilled workers that are needed to fill those jobs. What tends to happen is that some people are being singled out saying, you know, they're uneducated, they're all unskilled workers. And I'll go back to something I said earlier. Almost 40% of the scientists and engineers in the United States are foreign-born and educated abroad. And those are people who have their doctorates. And they are contributing massive amounts to innovation and economic growth and the quality of life in the United States. So I don't think we want to try and limit those labor markets in any way. What we want to do is level the playing field for everybody with the qualified skills to be able to enter into the entire labor market and compete on an equal level.